What if I told you that the difference between broke and wealthy isn't your job, your education, or even your connections? What if the secret to unlocking abundance was hiding in plain sight every single morning when you wake up? Here's the crazy part. Millionaires have been using this exact 60-second ritual for decades, and most people have no clue it even exists. Stay with me until the end because I'm about to reveal the one mindset shift that will completely rewire how money flows into your life. And trust me, you've never heard it explained this way before. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into something that's going to blow your mind. But first, let me ask you this. How many of you wake up every morning already stressed about money? Maybe you're checking your bank account with that pit in your stomach, or you're lying in bed calculating bills before your feet even hit the floor. If that's you, you're not alone. But what if I told you that those first 60 seconds of your day could literally rewire your brain for wealth? What if 6 simple phrases could shift your entire financial reality? Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll discover the exact affirmations that successful entrepreneurs swear by, plus the scientific reason why this actually works. But first, let me tell you about Sarah's story that'll make everything click. Step 1. The power of morning mindset. Meet Sarah from Ohio. 2 years ago, she was working 3 jobs just to make ends meet. Credit cards maxed out, living paycheck to paycheck, the whole 9 yards. Sound familiar? But here's where it gets interesting. Sarah discovered something that changed everything. She learned that your brain is most receptive to new programming within the first hour of waking up. Scientists call this the alpha state, when your subconscious mind is like a sponge, ready to absorb whatever you feed it. Now, most people feed their brain anxiety, stress, and financial worry first thing in the morning. But Sarah, she flipped the script entirely. What do you think happened when she started programming her mind for abundance instead of scarcity every single morning? The results were so dramatic that her friends thought she'd won the lottery. But before I tell you exactly what she did, you need to understand why this works on a neurological level. Step 2. The science behind wealth affirmations. Here's what blew my mind when I first learned this. Your brain literally cannot tell the difference between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. That's not just feel-good nonsense, that's neuroscience. Think about it. When you have a nightmare, your heart races, you sweat, your body reacts as if it's actually happening, right? Your subconscious doesn't fact-check. It just accepts whatever story you're telling it. So when you consistently tell your brain, I am wealthy, money flows to me easily, guess what happens? Your brain starts looking for evidence to make that true. It's called the reticular activating system, and it's the same reason you suddenly notice red cars everywhere after deciding you want a red car. But here's the kicker. Timing is everything. Those first 60 seconds when you wake up, that's when your brain is most programmable. Miss this window, and you're fighting an uphill battle all day. So what are these 6 magic phrases that can literally rewire your relationship with money? I'm about to break them down one by one. But first, let me tell you what happened to Sarah after just 30 days. Step 3. Sarah's transformation. 30 days. That's all it took for Sarah's life to completely flip. First, she got a random call about a freelance opportunity that paid triple her usual rate. Coincidence? Maybe. Then, week 2, her landlord offered to sell her the apartment she was renting at below market value. Week 3, she found a 20 bill in an old jacket. Week 4, her boss offered her a promotion she hadn't even applied for. Now, you might be thinking, come on, that's just luck. But here's what Sarah realized. Luck is just preparation meeting opportunity. And her daily affirmations were preparing her mind to recognize and act on opportunities that were always there. By month 6, she'd quit 2 of her 3 jobs and was earning more than she ever had. By month 12, she'd started her own business and tripled her income. So what were these 6 affirmations that changed everything? I'm about to reveal them, but you need to know the right way to say them, or they won't work. Step 4. The 6 money affirmations revealed. All right, here we go. But listen carefully. It's not just what you say, it's how you say it. Each affirmation needs to be said with conviction, emotion, and belief. Ready? Affirmation 1. I am a money magnet, and wealth flows to me effortlessly. Explanation. This programs your brain to see yourself as naturally attractive to money, not someone who has to struggle for it. Affirmation 2. I deserve abundance, and I accept it with gratitude. Explanation. This tackles the deep-seated belief that many of us have that we don't deserve wealth. You do deserve it. Affirmation 3. Money is my friend, and it loves to stay with me. Explanation. This changes your relationship with money from fear and scarcity to love and abundance. Affirmation 4. I make smart financial decisions that multiply my wealth. Explanation. This programs your brain to automatically look for wealth-building opportunities. Affirmation 5. Every dollar I spend comes back to me multiplied. Explanation. This shifts your mindset from hoarding to investing and circulating money. Affirmation 6. I am worthy of financial freedom and living my dream life. Explanation. This is the big one. It addresses self-worth, which is the foundation of everything. Now, you might be wondering, how exactly do you put this all together? What's the secret formula that makes this actually work? That's where the 60-second rule comes in. Step 5. The 60-second morning ritual. Here's your exact blueprint. The moment you wake up, and I mean the moment, before you check your phone, before you think about your to-do list, before anything else enters your mind, you're gonna do this. Step-by-step breakdown. Step 1. Take 3 deep breaths and center yourself. Step 2. Say each affirmation out loud with passion and conviction. Step 3. After each affirmation, pause for 2-3 seconds and feel it as if it's already true. Step 4. Visualize money flowing into your life as you speak. Picture this. You wake up tomorrow morning, and instead of immediately stressing about bills, you spend 60 seconds programming your brain for abundance. How different would your entire day feel? But here's the crucial part that most people mess up. Consistency is everything. Missing even one day can set you back weeks. Why? Because your old programming is fighting to stay in control. Speaking of old programming, there's one massive mistake that can completely sabotage this entire process. And I see people make this mistake all the time. Let me tell you what it is. Step 6. The biggest mistake to avoid. This is huge, so pay attention. The biggest mistake people make with affirmations is saying them while secretly not believing them. You know what I'm talking about. You're saying, I am wealthy, while your inner voice is screaming, yeah, right, you're broke. It's like trying to plant seeds in concrete. Your conscious mind is saying one thing, but your subconscious is rolling its eyes. This creates internal conflict that actually repels money instead of attracting it. So here's the hack. Start with affirmations you can actually believe. Instead of, I am a millionaire, when you have 50 in your account, try, I am learning to attract more money every day, or I am open to receiving unexpected income. As your belief grows, your affirmations can grow too. But there's one more element that can supercharge this entire process, and it's something most people never think about. The final reveal, the mindset shift. Here's the mindset shift I promised you at the beginning, the secret that separates those who succeed with affirmations from those who don't. It's not about the money. It never was. See, when you're focused on becoming someone who naturally attracts wealth, when you're programming your brain to see opportunities everywhere, when you're building unshakable confidence in your ability to create value, the money becomes inevitable. The affirmations aren't magic spells that make money appear. They're tools that transform you into the kind of person who naturally creates and attracts wealth. They change your energy, your decisions, your actions, your entire approach to life. When Sarah started this practice, she wasn't just changing her bank account, she was changing her identity. She went from seeing herself as someone who struggled with money to someone who flows with abundance. And that shift? That's what changed everything. So there you have it. The 6 money affirmations that can literally rewire your brain for wealth. The 60-second morning ritual that successful people swear by. And most importantly, the mindset shift that makes it all possible. Your homework for tomorrow morning is simple. Set your alarm 60 seconds earlier and try this ritual just once. See how different your day feels when you start it by programming your mind for abundance instead of scarcity. I want to hear from you in the comments. Which of these 6 affirmations resonated most with you? And if you try the 60-second ritual, come back and let us know what happened. This community is all about supporting each other's financial growth. And with that being said, we have come to the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit the subscribe button for more awesome videos just like this one. Hit that notification bell so you never miss content that could change your financial future. And hey, if you want to take this to the next level, stick around for my next video where I'll reveal the one thing wealthy people do with their money that broke people never think about. Trust me, it's not what you expect. Until next time, keep affirming your abundance, and I'll see you in the next one. If you need twand part of this video, then comment, please. I need twand part of this video. For now, subscribe and watch this short video.